Right then, we got episode 234 here, and today the message is you have to be using social media. All the successful businesses are using social media. I've just come back from 2 weeks in Japan on holiday, and you're going down the street, and literally some of the places day after day have got huge queues outside, and other places are empty. Other places have got people out on the street saying, "Come into my restaurant." And you think, what? And I'm saying to the kids, what's going on? Why has that got a huge queue? Answer: one word or two words, not sure. Anyway, TikTok is the answer. Um, and there are these businesses, these restaurants that have put stuff on TikTok. I don't even know what they put on TikTok. To be honest with you, it doesn't have to be that much, because a lot of people aren't doing anything, and it's the same in medicine. A lot of those restaurants aren't putting anything out there, and the few that are trying to make a thing for themselves are getting queues down the street day and night. And my message to you is that if you want more people in your private practice, you have to use social media. I'm not necessarily saying you have to use TikTok, because you might think, oh no, TikTok's not whatever, for whatever reason. But you have to use some kind of social media. You have to put yourself out there. You have to try and separate yourself from everyone else. Now you might say, I don't want to, I'm a doctor, I'm too busy, etc., etc. Well, if you're too busy, if you've got enough work and you're too busy, and you're stressed and all that, then just that's fine. Just don't worry about this video, this podcast. It's irrelevant to you, because carry on with your life and try and make your life better. If it's fine at the moment, great. If it's not fine, try and make it better by being less busy or what have you. What I'm talking about, who I'm trying to talk to is people who want to do more practice, want more people coming to their practice, and particularly speaking, more people coming directly to their practice, not insured work, not via the private hospital, not via people in the NHS who can't get it, or the waiting list is too long. People who are coming directly to them. If you want more people self-pay, basically, if you want more self-pay patients, then you have to do social media. If you don't want to do social media, then you might be fine as you are. But if you do want more self-pay patients, you have to do social media, and you have to start talking, getting your message out there. Images, video, audio, text. You have to start getting your message out there. Moving on, we can nuance your message, but to start with, you just have to start showing up and getting out there. And as I say, a bit like I think restaurants are probably more difficult than us in medicine, because there are quite a few out there, but an awful lot aren't doing anything. That's why these few that have got good social media presences have these massive queues. And it's the same in medicine, and the majority of people aren't doing anything. So you don't have to have some kind of wildly exotic thing that you do to get people to come and see you. You just have to start showing up and getting yourself out there, and getting your practice out there. And it is essential if you want to start attracting people who don't necessarily know about you. A lot of us rely on business from people who know about us, whether that be a previous patient or someone who knows a previous patient, word of mouth referral, which is great, and we all rely on it heavily, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to grow, if you really want to scale, you can't rely on that. It's not a scalable, it's not a sustainable business model. You have to start attracting people who don't know about you, and therefore you have to start using social media. You have to, if you want to have more self-pay patients. Fact. So yeah, that's the message. Just you have to do it, basically. Much as you might not want to do it. To be fair, I don't. None of. Well, I say none of us. Not many of us do actually want to do it. To be honest, I'm not particularly enamoured with it, but I know I have to do it to grow the business, and so I just so I do it, and I suck it up, as they say. So yeah, get out there and use social media. You have to be one of the ones with the queue out the door. Don't be one of the ones with the man on the door trying to get people in. Be the ones that people are, it's pull marketing, not push marketing. You're not pushing stuff on people. You know, you're not saying come and see me, come and see me. So the stuff on social media is not saying come and see me, come this week, you've got a special offer. It's pull marketing. It's saying look at this patient, look at this testimonial, look at this result, look at this sort of thing that we can do, and then people will want to come and see you. You get the queue out the door. That's the idea. Successful businesses are using social media. See you next week.